So what is a scale? A scale is just a ladder on which you put the different notes. Musical scale is the musical ladder that people use. You can climb up the scale or down the scale. And melody is a set of different pitches that are perceived as a continuing line. Harmony is the combination of pitches at one time. I did not realize the distinction because it's all in time. Also, how do you build it? You build it by what is heard. So science has very little to do with it. It's all about our feelings though. So how do you build the scale? You build it not according to the frequencies, but you build it according to the pitches. So what the ear hears, that's more important than what the frequencies are saying. This is interesting. So chromatic scale is a name they use for the 12 pitches in an octave. Why are they 12 pitches in an octave? Because of the what? Half steps or half notes, right? So those make the octave be 12 instead of 8. And what is a half step? A half step is a step between the octave that take you either a ladder up or a ladder down. Whereas a full step is 2 half steps. Everybody knows that, right? So if you're going from a white to a black key to another white key, that is a full step. If you're going from a white to a black key, it is a half step, even if you're going up or down, right? If you're going up, what do you call it? B sharp or B flat? So going up sharp or going down flat is a half step. And then otherwise it is a whole step, correct? Okay, good. Examples. So the question is, what is the interval between C and E in half steps and in full steps? There's 2 ways to go from C to E. You can either go up or you can go down, correct? So if you go up C to E, how many half steps? 3 or 4? 4? And how many steps? We're going up. 2 steps up. And how many steps up in terms of half steps? 4. And what is this interval called? This one is called a major third, isn't it? They're both major thirds? Okay. And what about C down to E? How many steps? Yeah. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then there's also 1, 2, 3 in the middle. So wouldn't it be 8? Okay, 8 half steps. So down is 8 half steps. So we're going that way. 8 half steps is what? I think it's a minor 6.
It's up a major third and it's down a minor 6. Yeah.
Okay, now what about between A and C? A and C, there are 1, 2, 3 half steps going up. Yeah, 3 half steps up is a minor third. Yes. And A down to C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and then 4. It has 9 half steps down. And that becomes, this is a minor 6, and that will be a major 6. Think about it this way. that gives you the hint. Whether you're going from F to G, look at it, what it would be from F to G. Will that be a whole step or a half step? Right? Because there is this in the middle. Got it? But going up from here to here, is that a full step or a half step? Half step. Got it? So each key that you move up is a half step. But the two, on the other hand, is this a whole step or a half step? Got it? If there's nothing in the middle, then it's a half step. So you always think about jumping. And I think that's a great idea. Just think of the piano, like take this picture, for example. This is a great example, right? Just look up, am I going up 2 keystrokes or 1 keystroke? That'll tell you whether you're going up 1/2 or half the notes. Now, for people who cannot read musical notes, because it's a language, it's fine. It just gives you the example. For people who can always read them out to me.